I made a mistake, and this mistake cost me hours and months and even years of a setback in my career. And just like you know that the older you are, to actually have a setback in your career, it's very costly. It's better to do it in your younger days. So this setback happened around 2020, and it happened because I had become so good in project management. Although I'm technical in nature, we're doing mechanical and engineering projects, manufacturing space where we were. And then I passed the project management professional PMP credential, which gives you a lot of confidence as one of certified project managers that can actually navigate complex projects. So with that, I thought, you know what? I think I will design something that will appeal to as many workers as possible. And I called this PM Jumpstart. I said project management for non-project managers. I even created a buzz statement that said, all of us are project managers. It's just that some of us don't know it yet. Whether you are building a house, whether you are busy with a proposal at work, whether you're busy with the IT task that you're doing, or you're in marketing, busy with a campaign, that's a project, and you need to think like a project manager. So the idea was good, but the market just was not ready, and they just didn't like it, and they couldn't pay for that, basically. Yeah. So some of the lessons, I'll talk about some of the lessons that I brought from that, because number one, it forced me to dig deeper, to think about what are the real problems that I can solve in the market. And I knew that I wanted to work with small, medium, and large entities in terms of turnaround strategy. I loved strategy. Even when I was doing my modules at Henley with the MBA, strategy was one of my favorite. When I actually could see the frameworks and models that were used, I just fell in love, and I said, I want to apply this. I want to be one of the best strategy practitioners in the country. And then so I went deeper. I started by understanding how a business plan works, and then dissecting it. Spoke to many managers at that time, of course. And then between that period, after me failing with this project management venture of trying to train people, and now I think then I stumbled into this entity, state-owned entity, which has employed me now, Productivity SA, and then gave me an opportunity to work on turnaround strategy. And basically, I implemented and facilitated many strategic plans, sales and marketing, growth strategies, financial modeling techniques that I had to learn on the go, and very quickly, of course, because of the demanding clients that we have, because our mandate there is really to help organizations to turn around. So that's what it helped with me in terms of what's a good thing that came out of the experience of failing dismally, by the way, very embarrassingly so, by the way. You will find that people that are project management oriented in their mind, they actually see a big picture when they're given a task or a project. When you don't have project management, you will have an oversight and think that the project is simple. You will not look at the risks that you need to manage. You might not look at the procurement plan that you need to talk about earlier, communication plan that you need to address, stakeholder management plan that you need to address. Hence, you will not see who are the powerful stakeholders that you need to engage in advance so that they can support your project. Very importantly, you will not scope the project correctly. You will not understand the requirements of the projects. And then also the quality management plan, you will not ask the right questions around how will we measure success in this project. But the biggest one, of course, it's schedule and cost. So that's where, if you're not a project manager, you are very dismal on that in terms of how can I manage the schedule and the timelines of the project? That's number one. And then number two is, how can I cost it correctly and estimate the cost correctly and actually communicate it well? But very importantly, control as well as the project is underway. So those were the things that I picked up, and luckily they are here with me. It's something that cannot go away. So now that I'm doing, let's call them business projects of turning around organizations, talking to CEOs, doing an operation strategy, doing a business growth strategy, generating leads, then I know that my project management skills come in handy to support what I'm trying to do. So during that period, I started writing a very short manuscript. A very short manuscript is, we can call it an ebook. I call it Themba's Journey. Themba's Journey. It's based on the context of South Africa about project management and engineering. And Themba is a young person that comes from the university. He's just graduated, and then he gets employed. He goes from the job to job. And then this is a fiction, obviously, that I wrote here, but the whole point was that I wanted to entertain and educate about project management and things that you should be aware of when you go into the world of work. So this will be exciting gift maybe to some of your team members who are doing projects and engineers as well. So I want to give that away for people who are actually just supporting me and this movement, Xpanxn, as we create, because I'm trying to get the message across to as many people as possible, so that ultimately my vision of contributing to economic development, to the growth of our socio-economic status here can come true. So I just want to grow this movement. So if you're watching this on YouTube, which is the main platform where we do this, or you're watching it on LinkedIn, all you need to do just for you to qualify for me to send you this free ebook is just indicate that you want this, whether by so if I can see at least two things: the liking of this video, that's number one, then become a subscriber. Yeah, I don't want to make it very difficult for you, so just those things, maybe just indicate, just be in touch with me, and then I'll definitely make available the ebook for free. It's very exciting book. It's very short to read, and I think people will love it. It will be a good gift. I mean, I'm talking about the understanding of this Themba, as he's given tasks which are engineering related in terms of creating a data pack that he needs to get it approved by his boss, and also his pressure when the customers are looking for information, and the shortfalls that obviously I went through. So there was a lot of research that I had to go through to write the book.